ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यामनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश श्रीरूपां साग्रजातां सगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितां च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेशा गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी ऋषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरून् दीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरं। हरि ओम तत्सत्। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा श्री अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा। Wonderful devotees, thank you for joining today. I was just discussing with Bimesh Prabhu. Actually, Thursday is the most merciful day is coming of appearance day or birthday in our term is called appearance day of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, why did he had to appear? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we were reciting that verse, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. His name is Krishna Chaitanya. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्तवृंदा. So there are pancha tattva. They brought in the treasure house from spiritual world. They brought in the treasure house from spiritual world. They brought in here. Who brought in here? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He came with Nityananda Prabhu. Who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? He is Radha and Krishna, nahi anya. He is combined avatar of Radha and Krishna. Generally, when a child wants something, he approaches a mother. When he approaches a father, father demands, you do this, you get good score, then I'll give you this. But when he goes to mother, even if he fails, mother gives a petition to the father, give him please, he wants a bike, give it to him. Right? That's how it works. So, imagine when Radha and Krishna, a combined incarnation, when it appears on the earth, it's what a magnanimous feature of the Lord appears there. Actually, Lord Chaitanya appears and he comes with four of his associates, actually many, but another one is Nityanand Prabhu, who is Balram himself. Lord Krishna expands first, his first appearance or first expansion is actually Lord Nityanand Prabhu, who is Balramji. Then Advaita Acharya. Advaita Acharya is Mahavishnu. What is the role of Mahavishnu? There are unlimited universes. Unlimited. We just know about one universe we live in, but like that, there are unlimited universes filled with living entities. These unlimited universes comes from the pores of Mahavishnu. Where do they come from? The pores of Mahavishnu. We see small hairs.
Yeah.
Mahavishnu's body, from his pores, multi universes come in. And that Mahavishnu actually enter into each and every universe. And that Vishnu is called as Garbhadakshai Vishnu. What does he call it as? Garbhadakshai Vishnu. So first is Mahavishnu. And where is Mahavishnu come from? He comes from Sankarshan. Sankarshan come from Balramji. So first Mahavishnu comes. Mahavishnu creates many unlimited universes, and he enters in every universe, and he is called as there as Garbhadakshai Vishnu. And then in every universe, from there, Paramatma is created. Paramatma is there. When living entity is there, there is a soul and super soul. So who is the super soul here? Same Mahavishnu who expanded into Garbhadakshai Vishnu now expands himself into Shirodakshai Vishnu. So there are three Vishnus. So Shirodakshai Vishnu is the Paramatma within our heart. So he comes along with Lord Chaitanya. Imagine. And then Gadadhar. Gadadhar is Srimati Radharani herself in the feature form. Lord Chaitanya is Krishna himself, but in the mood of Radharani. And Gadadhar Pandit. And Srivas Thakur. Who is Srivas Thakur? He is Narada Muni. He is Shakti Avisha Avatar. He is actually the energy. When Lord gives us, empower the devotee to actually go and perform very highest activity, that is called as Shakti Avesha Avatar. So Narada Muni is Shakti Avesha Avatar. So they all five appeared. Where do they appear? They appear in Navadvip. Where is Navadvip? 5 hours from Calcutta, where there is Ganga flowing. That's where Navadvip is. Next to Navadvip is Mayapur, our headquartered in India, ISKCON's headquartered. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared there. How did he appear? There was, after Krishna departed from this world, people actually manipulated Bhagavad Gita, people manipulated the understanding of Bhagavad Gita and diluted all that Krishna spoke about. And then people started, especially Brahmanas, when they started degrading, what they started propagating is a karma kand, that you follow these 4 Vedas. What is that? These 4 Veda: Atharva Veda, Sama Veda, Yajur Veda, and
Um,
what is the
Rig,
other?
Rig Veda.
Raghuveda. Thank you, Mataji. Yes, Raghuveda, Atharva Veda, Sama Veda, and Yajur Veda. What is the purpose of all these 4 Vedas? Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. You perform dharma. Why do you perform dharma? Offering rituals, performing this activity, performing that activity. We all have been doing before coming to actually understand Bhagavad Gita. We've been doing this. But now, what is this dharma for? That I want this thing, I want that thing, and for that you approach the Lord and you perform certain ritualist activities, like offering water to the Surya planet, offering this thing, that day, this thing. Like I remember there used to be there is still a concept of Shravan month, 1 month, and I used to fast. Why? Just like that, to show off that I can fast. That's not the purpose of dharma. So people would perform dharma, and then because they are following dharma, they will get artha. Artha means they will get money. And when they get money, what they do? They want to enjoy with that money. So that is called as kama. And then once they get money, they get try to enjoy, and then they finally get fed up with all that stuff. What they do is they try to go towards the moksha, because ultimately everyone understands this world is going to create a frustration. What are the 4 things which are common in every living entity in this world? One is we have to take a birth. Now, for people, as a parent, we may be very happy to see our children born, but imagine how much suffering the child has to go through. We all have gone through, but we've forgotten. So that is birth. So painful to actually live in the womb of a mother for 9 months. Can you imagine? Like a COVID was there, even staying in one house was difficult. Imagine one small sake.
The dark room.
Yeah, in the dark, when mother is eating sometime the spicy food, it is causing so much of trouble for the child. And child is crying, Krishna, please let me get out. I will not forget you. But what happens after we come out? We forget the purpose of life. So first suffering is birth. What is the other thing we know? None of us want old age, because when we get old, our propensity to enjoy reduces. I can't eat that much. I cannot eat everything. I cannot eat at any time. I don't get sleep. I have to get sick. That is the third one, which is disease. So, birth, old age, disease. Nobody wants a disease, but it comes for everyone. Nobody is spared. And the last, which is actually the crescendo of suffering, is the death. It says 10,000 scorpions biting at the same time. That is an experience. That is an experience. So when we talk about these four mysteries, the Brahmana manipulated everything, and then they started our dharma, artha, kama, and moksha. So person realized, I want a moksha. I don't want this body. I want a permanent body, but we can't get a permanent body. So that's why they approached towards moksha. So people started misinterpreting the Vedas. And that's where Lord Chaitanya realized, oh, what is this happening? Krishna said, I have to appear in this material world during Kali Yuga. Which Yuga we are living in? Kali Yuga. What are the four Yugas? Anybody remember?
Satya Yoga.
Satya Yuga, very nice.
Dwapar.
Let's go in sequence. Satya Yugas. What is the second one?
Dwapar. Nee.
Dwapar.
Yeah.
Okay. Third
Dwapar,
one is?
Treta,
Huh?
and Kali.
Wonderful. Treta and Kali Yuga. Thank you, Mataji. The only difference is actually Dwapar is 2, Treta is 3, but generally Treta comes first and Dwapar comes second.
Second.
Because Ahilya was cursed to become a stone. That's why to deliver her Lord Ram came before. That's why it is Treta and Dwapar Yuga. That's how the switch happened. So Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, and Kali Yuga. So in Kali Yuga, Lord Chaitanya appears. Who is Lord Chaitanya? Combined incarnation of Radha and Krishna. So he noticed what is going on. I gave Bhagavad Gita, I gave such a wonderful knowledge, expecting that everyone will now follow this. But they are manipulating that. So he appeared in the womb of Mother Sachi. Right? He appeared in the womb of Mother Sachi and Jagannath Mishra. Sorry, I was not able to recollect the name. Jagannath Mishra. But he was not coming out from the womb of his mother. And Jagannath Mishra approached an astrologer. Hey, can you tell me why this child is not coming? He said this child is waiting for a most auspicious moment. And then there was a moon eclipse, Chandra Grahan. That is considered to be very inauspicious from material plane perspective. It is said a mother who is expecting or a person who is diseased, if they have to be very careful during solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. Hare Krishna, who just joined? I see follow gesture. Hare Krishna, who just joined? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Babaji. Sorry. It's me.
Ah,
Hare
okay,
Krishna.
no problem.
Sorry.
Just making sure.
Yeah. Sorry.
So, where was I? Yes, lunar eclipse, which is considered to be very inauspicious. During that time, everyone actually during earlier times they would go in Ganges and chant the name of Hari. Even Muslims would chant, and at that time, Lord Hari appeared, Lord Chaitanya appeared. Why? Because everyone was calling the name of Hari, and at that time, Lord Chaitanya thought, how can be one any more auspicious day than this? And that's why he appeared on that day. And he was born under the tree, neem tree. That's why his name was Nimai. And he was supposed to deliver the entire Vishwa, entire world. That's why his name was Vishwambar. His name was kept as Vishwambar. Because Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Mata, they had many children. They died before, they died after the birth. And that's why neem is considered to be very protective, and that's why they gave a birth under the neem tree, and that's how Lord Chaitanya's name is Nimai. So he was born. From the day he was born, actually on his feet there were all the marks of Krishna, and they were they were amazed. What is happening here? He must be incarnation of Lord Vishnu. They started thinking, because Krishna with his internal energy actually make his parents forget, otherwise that bhav will not be there. The parent will start worshipping his children. He doesn't want to experience that. He wants his parents to be like a parent, like a mother and father who can sometimes chastise the children. So that's why under the yoga maya, under the internal energy of the Lord, they forgot who he is. And Nimai started growing up. One day he was sitting outside. His mother used to make him wear nice jewelry. So one time he was sitting outside his house, a small boy, and there were thieves passing by. And then the thieves saw this beautiful form of Nimai. But more than that, thieves are attracted to jewelry. So when they saw jewelry, beautiful one, diamond and all that, they were thinking, let's steal him. So they actually gave him sandesh. In Bengali, there is a very beautiful sweet called as sandesh. So they gave him sandesh, and Nimai used like to eat. And they put him on their shoulder and they started walking towards their house. They thought we will kill him. So they took Lord Chaitanya and Nimai to their home, walking, and somehow telling him stories and all that stuff. They said, once we reach home, we will basically kill him and we will take all the jewelry. When they reached, they realized, oh, this home is different than our home. And then immediately, and the behind Nimai went, and then parents were searching, where is he? Where is he? They were crying, where did Nimai go? He was such a small boy. So thieves realized actually that boy tricked him, and the boy brought him to his own house back only. And the moment they saw his parents searching, they immediately put him down and started running. And Nimai was asked by his parents, "Arey, what happened?" I got a sandesh. Oh, let's give these some donation to these. They didn't know that these are thieves, right? They were running. Oh, let's give them because they gave sandesh to our children, and they were running. Another day, Nimai was sitting outside in the courtyard of Jagannath Mishra's house, and there was a huge snake came in, and he coiled little boy Nimai, and everyone was afraid. How can we take care of this? A huge snake. And then Nimai was actually playing with that snake, and they started crying, and they started. So that snake, who was he? He was Balram himself. Ananta Shesha, if you remember when Krishna was born, Nanda Maharaj was Vasudev Maharaj was taking him right from the jail. At that time, actually, there was a snake covering him, Lord Krishna, right? So he's Ananta Shesha. So Ananta Shesha came to play with Nimai. And then when he realized that everyone is afraid, so he started moving out. And when devotees, his parents were happy, and Nimai was running behind the snake. You come here, I want to play with you. So that is how it was happening. One time, Nimai what he would do is he would actually go and take a bath in Ganga when he grew up a little bigger. So earlier times, the girls would go and do worship, go and worship Ganga Mata and ask for a good husband. So Nimai would go, take their offering and ask them, you worship me and become my wife. He was telling, why are you searching for anyone else? You should get married to him. And they would say, Vishnu, what are you saying? So Nimai was very naughty. He was troubling everyone, one or the other way. And then he slowly he became a very knowledgeable person. He became a very advanced, he had a very advanced knowledge of Vedanta Sutra. So what he would do is he would argue with everyone. Hey, come here. Tell me this sloka. When they say, what do you think about this? Yeah, that's a good idea. And Nimai will explain this is the thing. And now he will ask them, you refute my argument. They will refute the argument. And then he will say, okay, I'll refute my own argument. And then again they say, this is right. Then again they will say, I'll refute my own argument. So that is how he would keep debating with different people. So he became a very scholar in Navadvip, very well-known scholar. And ultimately he became a teacher of the Gurukul there. So one time there was a very well-known scholar called as Keshav Kashmiri. What he was doing, he was actually going everywhere and defeating all these scholars. So he got to know sannyas, Navadvip is the hub of all education. So let me go there. So when he came there, he came on a palanquin. He was a very powerful person actually. He had a boon. Whenever he would speak, Mother Saraswati will sit on his tongue. So this Keshav Kashmiri came to Navadvip and all the scholars were hiding, running. Oh, this guy has come. Our whole scholarship will be gone because he would defeat us and will sign from us saying that, I defeated so and so person. They said, let him debate with Nimai, because Nimai is very anyhow small, so it doesn't hurt, and even if he defeats, then he doesn't have to worry. So he comes and he realizes, oh, this is Nimai, I heard about him. He says, Nimai, I want to debate with you. And Nimai said, yeah, sure. So they sat near the Ganga. And Nimai made him a request. What did he request him? Oh, Keshav Kashmiri, you are very knowledgeable. Why don't you compose a beautiful poem on the glories of Mother Ganga? So he says, sure. With the speed of the wind, he actually composed more than 100 verses glorifying Mother Ganga. Everyone was just mesmerized with the speed, with the fluency, and brand new verses he composed. And Nimai asked, so tell me, what are the good things in your poem and what are the mistakes in your poem? He said, mistakes? There are no mistakes in my poem. And then Nimai said, okay, let me identify. In the verse 46, you said that Bhavani Bharta. And first and foremost thing, Keshav Kashmir was surprised that he could catch 46 because he was speaking at the speed of the wind. A lot of times when people start speaking very fast, we say, hold on, can you repeat again? He didn't repeat again. He just one time and he picked up 100 verses of 46 or whatever number he picked up. Bhavani Bharta, which means the husband of Mother Parvati. Another husband. So he said, is there another husband of Mother Parvati? Because Bhavani, which means Lord Shiva's wife. Does she have another husband? Why are you saying like that? So he was stunned. How come he caught this verse and he found a mistake which is genuine? But he did not have word to argue actually. He was just defeated. And he was sweating and everybody was laughing at him. And Lord Chaitanya or Nimai said, everyone, don't laugh at him. So that happened. And then Nimai said, okay, you must be tired. You come from a long distance. Why don't you take some rest? And we can again have discussion tomorrow. We can have discussion tomorrow. Hare Krishna is. Sorry, what? We can have what happened?
They thought of coming to class, I asked.
Huh?
I asked for them to join the class.
So, who's that? Nagbhushan. You can go and call him.
It's okay.
Bring him. He's your friend.
Yeah.
Ask him to come. No problem. So, where was I? Yeah. Why don't you?
She's pregnant.
Yes. Please come. Please come. Hare Krishna. Thank you for joining. Please come have a seat. Sorry, I just used this room because there is night to see.
Yeah, from there it was.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Nice to please come room. Sorry, I just choose this congested room because I like Tulsi Maharani. So I like to chant here. Come this side. Come this side. No problem, Project. No problem. So you're able to hear, right? This is wonderful. Thank you. So Thursday is actually Gaur Purnima. It is the birthday of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we are discussing his pastimes. So we were just discussing about who is Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya is the combined incarnation of Radha and Krishna, both combined in one avatar. So imagine it's like duo. When they come together, it's extra mercy. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we are just discussing about, he was such a scholar and he was living in Navadvip, which is very like around 4.5 to 5 hours from Calcutta, near Mayapur. And there was a very highly scholar, his name was Keshav Kashmiri. So his job was, earlier times, there was no concept of robotics and all that stuff. What they would do is they will debate on the Shastras, scriptures. So He came to Navadvip, where Nimai Pandit, his Lord Chaitanya's name is also, when he was a small boy, his name was Nimai as well. So he's also called as Nimai. So this Keshav Kashmiri, a very scholarly person, came there and he started arguing with Nimai on the scriptures. He composed 100 verses with the speed of the wind. He composed 100 verses glorifying Mother Ganga. And then when he started glorifying Mother Ganga, he thought nobody will be able to even catch what I said, what to talk about identifying the faults. So Lord Chaitanya or Nimai asked him, so what are the faults in your poetry? He said, there are no faults in my poetry. They are perfect. He said, okay, so here is the thing. In verse 46 or whatever is the number, he said, you mentioned the wife of Lord Shiva and her husband. So what is that? Does it mean Parvati has another husband? She has only one husband, which is Lord Shiva. So this person got bewildered. So far, I have went to across the country, didn't find a single person who defeats me. And this boy, Nimai, was a small boy. Oh, he defeats me, he's asking, and he didn't have any counter argument. And then everybody started laughing, and Nimai said, please don't laugh. And Nimai said to this boy, this person, you take rest, you must be tired. We will debate again tomorrow. So he went home. Now this Nimai, this Keshav Kashmiri has a boon. When he would speak, Mother Saraswati will sit on his tongue. So he was like, how is that possible that Mother Saraswati didn't help me? So he started intensely praying to Mother Saraswati. When he started praying to Mother Saraswati, he was praying, my dear mother, I have been praying. You have promised me that you will be on my tongue whenever I speak. But what happened? This small boy defeated me. Mother Saraswati came in front of him. He said, fool number one, whom you are debating, he is my Lord. How can I speak in front of him? I worship, he is my worshipable Lord. So if you want your better future in our terms, you go tomorrow and surrender to him. So next day morning, before the morning wakes up, he wakes up before the sun rises, he wakes up and goes to Nimai's house and offers his full prostrated obeisances, saying that, my dear Lord, this is what happened yesterday night. In the dream, Mother Saraswati came and she told, you are actually Lord Krishna himself. And she worships you. So I want to offer my whole life in your service. Nimai showed a beautiful form of Krishna to him at that time and told him, because I am a hidden avatar, I am appearing in the form of a devotee to teach how to apply Bhagavad Gita. But I am not going to disclose my identity. So I'm sharing, this is a secret you will not share with anyone else. He said, okay, this is fine. And then he stayed in that village. There is another beautiful pastime happened when Nimai was a very small boy. At that time, his father and mother, earlier times people used to invite sadhus. So there was one sadhu going on. He used to carry little Gopal in his, like a bag, which was hanging around his neck. And he was a roaming saint. He didn't have any house or anything like that. So Jagannath Mishra, who was the father of Nimai Pandit, he said, why don't you come to my home? Come here and stay with us. He said, sure. And Brahmanas generally don't eat from anybody's hand. Either they want to cook or their wives. They have very limited people from whom they eat. So Jagannath Mishra gave him a kitchen. Why don't you cook for you? He said, everything I make, I offer to the Lord first, to Gopal, and then I eat. He said, why don't you make something for Gopal? He said, no, it's late. That's okay. I don't want to eat. He said, no, please cook for Gopal. So the Brahmana went, made nice rice, sabji, kheer, everything he made, and he started offering to Gopal. Because we offer bhoga to Krishna, and once offered, then we take prasad. In Hindi, we call, you understand Hindi?
Yes.
In Hindi, we say, जिसका जूठा खाते हैं, उसकी आदतें पड़ती है. So when you eat the juta of Krishna, you develop that quality. So he would offer everything to Gopal. And he offered tulsi on the bhoga, and then he offered to Gopal. And he started ringing the bell, started offering the prayers. Nimai ran from his home, from his room, came to his house, came to this room where this sadhu was offering. He took the bhoga from the plate and started eating. And Brahmana started shouting, hi, this boy spoiled my offering. This boy spoiled my offering. I was offering to Gopal. And then everyone came. What happened? And they realized that this guy ate Nimai. So the father was very angry, but Brahmana said, no, don't scold him. He's a small boy. Let him go. Sorry, it's a little hot, right, Marji? Sorry, this is yeah, because it just they keep it warm here.
You're feeling that tulsi
Tulsi
smell.
smell.
Yes, that's the reason I somehow like this room. So he said, "Oh, please forgive us. Why don't you make the offering again? Why don't you cook for the Lord again?" He started thinking that way. And Brahmana said, no, maybe my Lord doesn't want me to cook today. But again he requests, please make something for your Gopal. So he again went and made the whole offering, made the bhoga. He brought in. The moment he started ringing the bell offering, again Nimai came and took the offering. And again, hi, this boy spoiled my offering. So everyone again came, and this time father was very angry. So what he did, he locked him in a room. He said, please, my dear Brahmana, you cook. He said, no, maybe it's not in my destiny. My Gopal doesn't want me to eat. He said, no, please make. So Brahmana again agreed, and he started making the bhoga. Now where is Nimai? Nimai is locked in the room. And there are guards standing outside that room so that he can't come out. So first locked outside, and the guards are protecting. It was very late in the night. He started making the bhoga. Bhoga is prepared. He put in front of Gopal, put the tulsi, started ringing the bell. Now, Lord has two energies. What are the Lord's energy? One is internal energy, second is external energy. The external energy is called as Mahamaya, under which we are bewildered in this material world, thinking that I, me, and mine. We think this is my position, this is mine, this is mine. So we are trapped. This world we are living in is like a prison, and we are living within that prison, thinking that everything is going to be perfect. I'm going to live here forever. I will never die. I will never get old, and everything will work out based on me. There will never be recession. There will not be a political change which will be happening. My H1B visa will be turned into green card. From green card, I will have citizenship. But when I get citizenship, there'll be no problem. Anyway, the list goes on. So that's Mahamaya. Another Maya is called as Yoga Maya, who only work for Krishna and his pure devotees. With Yoga Maya, this whole cosmic spiritual world is maintained. So Yoga Maya made everyone sleep, not Mahamaya like us. We sleep because we are in the mode of ignorance and we go to sleep. But for him, for the devotees there, because they are parents of Nimai, they are parents of Krishna himself indirectly. So they all went to sleep. And when he started offering, Nimai again appeared, started eating bhoga. Hi, this boy spoiled my offering. Now nobody comes because everyone is asleep. Nimai said, Brahmana, you're calling me with so much of love and devotion. You're offering me. Now you are offering me and coming and eating. Why are you shouting at me? You only called me, and that's why I'm here. And he realized he's none other than Gopal. And he actually, at the time, Nimai showed a beautiful Krishna's form to him. This Brahmana was so happy seeing this beautiful form. Imagine a person whose whole existence is only to see one glimpse of Krishna, and finally he gets to see that. What can be anything more beautiful than that one? And this Brahmana saw this beautiful form, offered his obeisances, and again Nimai, in the form of Krishna, he said, I am a Channa avatar. Channa avatar means hidden avatar in Kali Yuga. I don't come as Krishna. I appear as a devotee of Krishna. I teach how to do worship of Krishna, but I will not call myself Krishna. So this you have to keep secret. If you tell anyone, then I will not be happy with you. And his whole existence is around making Lord happy. So he stayed in that village. Nimai continued. So the list goes on. One day, he actually had a dream that there is a sannyasi from whom he want to get an initiation. What is the initiation ceremony is, from a material perspective and spiritual perspective, everyone has to have a guru. You see, Krishna's guru, Sandipani Muni, was there. He went and studied under him. Lord Chaitanya, he said, I also want a guru. So next day, he went to Gaya, where people offer Pindadan, right? You remember that place? So he went there and he got initiation from his guru. The moment he got initiation, the same scholarly person who people think he's very proud became mad with love of Krishna. What is mad with love of Krishna? This Hare Krishna Maha Mantra which we are chanting, sometimes we feel tired, sometimes we feel, oh, I can't focus and all this stuff. When he would chant the name of Krishna, the tears will flow from his eyes like rivers flowing. And he would think, where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Krishna, I want to be with you. Where is Krishna? He would search. Because Lord Chaitanya is in the mood of Srimati Radharani. When Krishna left from Vrindavan, he said, when, again coming back to Krishna Leela, because both Leelas are together, right? So what happens in Krishna Leela is Akrura comes. Who is Akrura? Akrura is a president or minister of Kamsa, but he's a devotee of Krishna. So he is in love with Krishna. So Kamsa sends him with a new chariot. You bring Krishna and Balram to Mathura, and I'll arrange the fight. We all know about that, what happened. So Akrura comes. When Akrura comes, and he is asking Devaki and Vasudev that I want to take Krishna, because this is what is happening. Krishna's parents are jailed. They are in jail. Krishna has to come and get them out of jail. Mother Yashoda and Vasudev, they are in so much love with Krishna that they can't imagine even one moment to live without Krishna. And then the Vrajavasis, they are in so much love with Krishna, including Srimati Radharani. They can never imagine their life without Krishna. And Akrura takes Krishna and Balram. When Krishna is being taken, and Krishna and Balram, they both are being taken in the chariot, the gopis or Vrajavasis are lying on the floor. You kill us, because what is the point of we living if Krishna is not here with us? We can't live without Krishna. And then somehow Akrura convinces, and Krishna promises, I'll come back. With that thought process that Krishna will come back, everyone was waiting that Krishna will come, Krishna will come, Krishna will come, Krishna will come. And Krishna goes to Mathura, kills Kamsa, releases Devaki and Vasudev. He becomes the king of Mathura. Then Mathura is being attacked by Jarasandha and various demons. So he took whole Mathura overnight to Dwarka. He built a palace within the middle of the ocean, because ocean every side is there, nobody can attack. So overnight he took everyone to Dwarka. He built a city near Dwarka. However, Vrajavasis are still waiting. When will Krishna come? This Mahabharat war happens when he is living in Dwarka. So he comes from Dwarka, the serial which we have seen. So finally, one time there was a lunar eclipse, a solar eclipse. I don't know. I think it was a solar eclipse. And during these period of time, it is very auspicious to visit holy places or take a bath in holy rivers and all. So everybody from Dwarka went to Kurukshetra. And when they went to Kurukshetra, at that time, Vrindavan Vasis are also invited to come to the place, Kurukshetra. And then everyone comes. So they come. Mother Yashoda sees Krishna. He's grown up boy now. So when Krishna grows from childhood, he stays at the age of Kishora Leela, which is called as Kaishor. Kaishor is the type of age, and he always remains at that age. Not like us, we get old, right? But Krishna doesn't get old. You never see Krishna's photo is white hair or losing the hair. You never see Krishna like that. He's always happy, holding the flute and playing. That's all his job is, right? So Mother Yashoda, when she sees Krishna, the milk started flowing. Imagine he's a big boy, but love of mother is so deep. She started actually putting Krishna in her lap, and she started, like, the motherly affection. She started doing that stuff, and everyone was thinking, "Wow, this is great! What Mother Yashoda is doing." And then the gopis and Srimati Radharani also came to Kurukshetra, and Srimati Radharani speaks something very wonderful. You are the same Krishna. However, I cannot connect with you because you are not in the form of a Gopa. Krishna in Vrindavan is like a coward boy. He plays with his friends, he eats butter, he steals butter. In fact, what about talking about eating? And he's a very simple boy, and now he's a king. First and foremost thing, Krishna, I cannot connect with you like that. And second thing is, you are not in Vrindavan. So Srimati Radharani is always willing or eager to take Krishna back to Vrindavan. That's why Jagannath Rath Yatra happens. What is Jagannath Rath Yatra? Jagannath, who is Krishna himself, where is he living? He's living in Dwarka. Jagannath Puri temple is Dwarka. Every year during Rath Yatra, Jagannath Baldev Subhadra goes to the other temple, Gundicha temple. What is Gundicha temple? It's Vrindavan. So when we pull the Rath, what are we taking? We are taking Krishna to Vrindavan. That's the Leela of pulling the Rath. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after he got into ecstasy, thinking in the mood of Srimati Radharani, later he took sannyas. At the age of 24, he took sannyas. And then he wanted to go to Vrindavan. He started going to Vrindavan. All the devatas, the demigods started calling, my dear Lord, this is not what you appeared for. You should not be going to Vrindavan. You have to give this holy name to everyone. So while he is going to Vrindavan, Nityanand Prabhu, who is Balram himself, misguides or redirects him to come back to Navadvip, where he was born. Because Navadvip Vasis were feeling separation from Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya has already left and took sannyas. So he came there, and there was a huge festival in Navadvip. And Mother Sachi, who had actually first son, already took sannyas, and he disappeared. And now his second son also took sannyas. So she was in so much of separation. And then she requested her son, why don't you live in Jagannath Puri rather than living in Vrindavan? Because Jagannath Puri is close to Mayapur, Navadvip. We'll be able to hear your news. So why don't you come and stay there? And that's how Lord Chaitanya actually came to stay in Jagannath Puri. And every year, Navadvip Vasis will go during Jagannath Rath Yatra's time. They will stay there for 4 months. And what will Lord Chaitanya do coming in Jagannath Puri? All the devotees will travel from Navadvip to come to Jagannath Puri. They will walk. It's not that the earlier times there used to be trains or other activities. So they would travel by forest. They will walk. Days and days and days they will walk. And there was a wonderful devotee whose name was Shivananda Sen. He would arrange their travel. He would arrange their travel to come from Navadvip to Jagannath Puri. What is the meaning of arranging the travel? Earlier times you have to pay taxes because you are crossing multiple cities in between, so you have to pay taxes. So he would pay for everyone. Nobody else have to pay. He will get prasad for everyone. Imagine days and days you are walking here without one meal itself is difficult. He would cook for days and days. He would bring it, and he would pay taxes. So he would, whatever he would earn for that year, he would spend in all this, and then again start working, spend for all this every year Rath Yatra. So one time, I want to cover a few stories there, and this is very wonderful. So one time, Shivananda Sen was a very merciful person. So one time, they were getting into the boat, and there was a dog which was following them. And dog is, today's world is very different, but earlier times, dog is considered to be very, very unclean. They will keep the dog always away. And at least I remember when I grew up, don't touch the dog, otherwise you have to go and take a bath. So the boatman said, I cannot take this dog. Shivananda said, I'll pay you double the money because this guy is already following us since the beginning. We don't want to let him go. This is a difference between a true spiritualist.
Sadhu.
Yeah, this is the difference between a sadhu or a person who is highly spiritually realized. What is he thinking? He is not seeing at the bodily level. He's seeing the dog is also having a soul. Though he has been given a dog body, but he is a soul and he is following us. So boatman did not want to take him, but then he had to pay a huge sum of money to carry the dog. So he brought that dog there with the yatra and all that stuff, and then he would feed the dog every day, making sure before he eats, he would feed the dog. And one day he had to go somewhere else, and he said to his followers, make sure this dog is eating. So he went there, and these guys were not on the spiritual level, so they did not feed the dog. So dog disappeared. And when Shivananda Sen came, the first thing he asked is, where is that dog? He said, we don't know. Where did he disappear? And he started searching. They started searching, but they couldn't find it. So he was very morose, and he stopped eating. Next day, he went to Lord Chaitanya. And to his surprise, Lord Chaitanya was eating green coconut. And after eating whatever was left over, he was throwing, and he was throwing at the dog, the same dog. And this dog was eating the remnants. What is that? The prasad. The Lord Chaitanya is not different from Krishna himself. So he is eating Mahaprasad. Mahaprasad, what is the difference? Directly coming from the mouth of the Lord, right? This dog is eating. So Shivananda Sen was so happy, and he offered his obeisances. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I'm so happy with your service. I am even subservient to your dogs. That is the power. Can you imagine a devotee who is going out of his way to serve other devotees and other humanity? Lord Chaitanya himself is willing to become a servant. So he said, whatever you want to say, I want to just dedicate my life. He was just, Lord Chaitanya was telling to Shivananda Singh. So this dog, after eating this coconut, was eating the Mahaprasad, right? After that, he started chanting the name of Krishna. Of course, in a dog's voice. He started crying and he started calling out Krishna's name. And in front of everyone, he left his body. Okay, but here is the crux. In front of everyone from spiritual world, the flower plane came. This dog, because the body is dead, right? The soul is still there. The soul entered into that aeroplane, and that soul went to spiritual world just by eating the remnants of Lord Chaitanya's whatever the leftover he was eating. And because his devotee Shivananda Sen showered his mercy upon this dog, and that was his qualification. So he went back to spiritual world. Another day, Lord Chaitanya, so far,
Where did this happen? Which location this story happened?
I'll confirm you on the location. I'm not 100% sure.
Because somewhere one Prabhuji in Facebook put like one sannyasi Prabhuji putting a namaskar for the dog. Maybe because they said this is the place. That's why that Prabhuji is.
Maybe because Navadvip is really huge, Prabhu, near Calcutta. So it's a lot of places there that way.
Okay.
So
We have to confirm where that this happened.
yeah, I'll update you on that part. I don't know personally. I have to find that out. But very good call out. Thank you, Prabhu. So Lord Chaitanya so far did not reveal his identity to everyone. So what would he do? He would, before he went to Jagannath Puri, when he was Navadvip, after he got the initiation, before he taking the sannyas, sorry, I'm going here and there, just forgot few pastimes which I want to cover. So what would happen is, Nimai, after he got initiation, he was mad in love of Krishna. So with Panchatattva, before you came in, we were discussing about it. So Lord Chaitanya came with his friends. Whenever Lord comes in this world, he comes with whole world, like in spiritual world. All his friends, mother, parents, everyone comes. Like Vrindavan, which we see here near Delhi, that is coming from spiritual world. Because when Krishna promised, this thing happened because Prithvi Devi, Mother Bhumi, was so tormented by the demons, she went and prayed to Krishna, Lord Vishnu, please help me. And Lord Vishnu said, I'll appear in the form of Lord Vishnu in Vrindavan. But before I appear, he requested all his associates to go and appear in different parts of the world. And that's how even Lord Ram, like the Vanar Sena, Hanuman, everyone comes from spiritual world. There is Ayodhya in spiritual world. Everyone came from there. So they already took birth at different places. So same here. Before Krishna came, he said Govardhan should be there. Radha Kund should be there. Yamuna should be there. Vrindavan should be there. Srimati Radharani said, I will not come without this. So Vrindavan first came. And then they came here. So coming back to this point, so Lord Chaitanya, whom did he come with? He came with Nityanand Prabhu, who is Balram. Advaita Acharya, who is Mahavishnu. And then Srivas Thakur, who is Narada Muni. And Gadadhar Pandit, who is Radharani. So they all five appeared. So he would go every day to Srivas Thakur's house. He said, why would we waste night in sleeping? That's a waste of time. We should chant Harinam. We should do Kirtan whole night. And we said, okay, we will do whole day Kirtan. Now, Krishna's pastime, which is called as Ras Leela, now that was always misunderstood. People said, oh, how Krishna is dancing with other gopis. Oh, he has to be a follower, right? Not that anybody he can go with and all that stuff. So that was misinterpreted. So Lord Chaitanya, when he came here, this time appeared. no female stuff. So because male, female, whenever they are there, the brain does not work for most of the people because they think, oh, this is lust, this is husband and wife, they want to enjoy. That's how it is, and that's how Krishna. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Leela, no woman. So Lord Chaitanya appeared because for the soul there is no male and no female, right? So he appeared there. So when he appeared as Lord Chaitanya, that sthali where they would perform the Sankirtan overnight is Rasa Sthali. Same in Vrindavan. Seva Kunj, there is a Rasa Sthali. Even today, you can't go after the sunset there. That area, you can never go. And somehow people hit themselves, oh, we want to see Ras Leela because that happens every day, even today. We want to see that. They have lost their eyes. Some of them are dead. Some of them are dead because we cannot see. It's not that Krishna wants to punish. We can't see with our naked eyes because we are not pure. So they just lose their existence altogether. So that same Rasasthali is Srivas Thakur's house. So they would do Harinam Sankirtan whole night. And then the neighbors were so sick of it. They will curse Srivas Thakur, what are you doing? And all that stuff, whatever happened. So one day, one Brahmana wanted to enter. And Brahmana could not enter because he was not allowed. Because only the qualified people were allowed. Only 5 of them and few other people. So he cursed Lord Chaitanya. What did he curse Lord Chaitanya? He said, you will lose your wife and you will always be away from home. And Lord Chaitanya actually took that curse very nicely and he became sannyasi, which I covered later. He moved to Jagannath Puri. Correct. He left his mother, he left his family, and he actually went to Jagannath Puri. And when he was in Jagannath Puri, he stayed there. So 24 is he took sannyas. Then he traveled extensively for 6 years. Sorry, he travels extensively for 18 years. He lived here for 48 years. That's it. So 24 years before that, he took sannyas at the age of 24 and all the few pastimes which I covered. Now after 24 years, he is coming to Jagannath Puri, and 18 years he extensively travels all around different part of India and different part of this. And he delivers everyone. Whomever he will see, they will be mad after Krishna. Like one time, there is a forest called the Jadikhanda forest. And Lord Chaitanya was traveling through that, and there were animals in that forest. During earlier times, there were not roads or anything like that. When he would see lion will start chanting Krishna's name. That was his power. What to talk about? There is no animal, no human, no difference. For him, everyone is at the soul. And they would start chanting. Now, when a tiger or lion sees the deer, that is a favorite, what do you call it, a flesh. He likes deer. They will hug each other, seeing Krishna, and they will call Krishna's name. That was his power. That was his power. He would just chant Krishna's name. Even mad elephants are considered to be the most riskiest animal because they can destroy the whole forest. What to talk about person or anything like that. He would say, chant the name of Krishna. They would start chanting the name of Krishna. That was his power. Another time, Lord Chaitanya appeared and he saw ocean. He jumped in ocean, thinking that this is Yamuna. Because Krishna's pastime means Yamuna has to be there. And whenever he would see, he jumped in that ocean. And he actually drowned in the ocean. So there was a boatman. So this boatman, he was fishing. And when he was fishing, he started pulling that. Oh, looks like I got a big fish. Pulling with a lot of effort. And finally, when he pulled close, oh, there is a human here. Very beautiful personality who seems to be dead. So he pulled him in and just touched him. Just touched Lord Chaitanya. And he got an ecstasy. His tongue will not stop saying Hari. So what he would say, Hari, 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 Hari. He can't say anything else. So he came home. But wife is saying, so did you get fish? Hari, 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 Hari. He couldn't speak anything. And everyone was, what happened? In Hindi, bhoot chad gaya kya? Isko kya hua? What happened to him? So they call all those, who remove all those ghosts and all that stuff. They were not able to help this guy. And whomever he will touch, they will say Hari, 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 Hari. So that is spreading everywhere, every town, every village. And whoever touch, they will start chanting Hari. They will get mad with love of Krishna. So now Lord Chaitanya is associated. They were searching, where did Lord Chaitanya go? because he would just go and nobody will be able to find him. They were searching, where is he? So they come to this village of this boatman, and everyone is talking, Hari, this boatman has gone mad. He's just chanting Hari Hari. So they hear. So what happened? So this boatman, he went to do for fishing and he found a human. They understood it must be Lord Chaitanya because he is chanting Hari Hari means he got the love of Krishna. So they go there, and now Lord Chaitanya is like almost like fainted. He can't even. So it apparently looked like he's dead, and they started doing Harinam Sankirtan. The moment they started doing Harinam Sankirtan, Lord Chaitanya stood up, coming back to the consciousness, and they realized Lord Chaitanya is back. With that, I want to end with one more pastime, the last one. So after in Gambhira, there is still that place, very small room where Lord Chaitanya was living. And then just in separation from Krishna, what Radharani is experiencing in Vrindavan, we were discussing about. So she's experiencing that pain, separation from Krishna. He is experiencing the same. Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? And with that, there is a temple called as Tota Gopinath, beautiful deities. He entered in those deities. He did not die like any of us. He entered in those deities. Even if you go today to Tota Gopinath temple, you ask the pujari, there is a hole here at the thigh of the Lord, or the junction here, wherever it is, where Lord entered. You still see that. His wife,
Chaitanya.
Lord Chaitanya
Lord.
Mahaprabhu.
Which
His
place
wa-
is this, Prabhu?
This is Navadvip only, bro.
Navadvip.
Yeah. This is Navadvip, right? No, hold on. This is Jagannath Puri, bro.
Jagannath.
Sorry, Navadvip, he left Sannyasi, he was living in Jagannath Puri, so that's where he left. So all the last pastimes are in Jagannath Puri. You can visit these temples even today.
Even that heartbeat is also in Jagannath.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
It's true. That is what I was going to ask actually.
Every year,
Yes.
Hmm.
So that is the place. And his wife, after he took sannyas, she was very, very young. So what she would do, she would chant the name of Krishna. After however number of rounds she would do, she'll take one morsel, rice ka dana rehta hai. She'll took one aside. And whatever number of rounds she did, whatever is there, she will cook that and that's it. For entire day she'll eat that. She also entered in the same deities. Same deities of Tota Gopinath today. That's how Lord wound up his whole pastime. So when we come here, I have to do deity seva, so we wind up here now. Whenever sometimes we think about, oh, Hare Krishna Maha Mantra ISKCON ka, sorry, it is not ISKCON mantra. Lord Chaitanya himself brought it. And he said the only way to be delivered in Kali Yuga is by chanting Krishna's name. That is how we all are here. Lord Chaitanya actually before leaving, after he departed, and then there was also a certain period of time where again people got diluted everything, and again the whole mission started. And that's why you see altar when you see Krishna, and there is Prabhupada, and after that, so they actually stood up everything. They reestablished everything. Even today's Vrindavan, Sham Kund, Radha Kund, whatever we see, has been established by six Goswamis with the rightmost picture further down. And Prabhupada actually brought that love of Krishna, Lord Chaitanya's mood, to actually make us understand, saying that there is only one goal in life, to actually attain the love of Krishna. And how do we attain? Is by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So with that, we would like to end here. Any questions or comments you would like to add? Anything we want to add here? Thank you for joining in.
Thanks.
Grateful. But that's what I asked. What happened? किसी ने बोला बोले हाँ प्रभु, मतलब bring him in. So thank you for joining. Any comments you want to add? Something, Mataji? Your name.
Vibha.
Vibha. Okay, beautiful. You want to add something, Mataji?
It was very nice.
Because of all of your
Hare,
presence.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandot.
Ah, Dandavat Pranam, Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Is there any Madhuban in Vrindavan where the Krishna
Yes.
Radha?
Yes, all 12 forests of Vrindavan are there in Navadvip. Navadvip is non-different from Vrindavan. So that's why you also see Sham Kund, Radha Kund. You also see Yamuna and Ganga, both you see there. And you also see 12 forests. And I also mentioned about the Rasasthali, that's actually Srivas Thakur's home.
No, the people say that in Vrindavan and Madhuban nobody can go inside, because they will be becoming blind.
That I only know in Vrindavan, Mataji, because Rasasthali is the place where people get blind in Vrindavan. That is called as Seva Kunj.
So is
But
that true? Is that true?
yeah, 100% true.
Okay, okay.
Because the fools who
Okay.
want to see that yeah,
Yes.
Ras Leela, they can't see because we cannot see it with our mundane eyes or material eyes. We have to see it with the love of devotion, which they don't have. So that's why they lose their identity there.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, thank you. Anything else you want to add?
Prabhuji,
Yes,
is
ma'am.
this Thursday is the Gaur Purnima, you said,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Is there anything ritual that we can do it at home?
Yeah, Mataji. Chanting is very dear to Lord Chaitanya. That's why his name is called as Gaura Hari. So more and more we can chant. That is wonderful. We fast till 7 p.m., which is till moonrise or sunset. However way you want to fast, we can fast, and then we can actually go to temple. But most of the time, if you can't go to the temple, chanting Krishna